Lex and Ally try to stabilize him, but soon his line goes flat. As Ally cries for him, Lex thinks she's had enough and uses a gun to self-delete, but it turns out this is Ally's dream. When she wakes up, everyone is fine and well. Afterward, Lex and a guard meet with Dr. Abrams, the very rude leader who explains he needs more test subjects. The guard points out last time she went to town to look for volunteers they didn't like it much, so Abrams tells her to use force if necessary. Back in Dallas, Alonzo guides Jeffrey and John to the generator and Colin to the power switches using a radio. Once the batteries are out, Ellis tries pressing a button to disable everything for good, but an alarm starts ringing and all doors get locked, trapping the team. Meredith tries to shoot the door, but the lockdown is bulletproof. Alonzo manages to get out of the room before the door closes and looks for his cigarettes to stay awake through pain as he confesses he guided them wrong on purpose because he thinks people need his voice, so the broadcast shouldn't be shut down. At that moment, Colin jumps on Alonzo and starts beating him up, but Alonzo manages to grab a pen and stabs his neck before choking him to death with a mouse cable. With a plan in mind, John and Jeffrey turn the generator back on, opening the doors. Alonzo sits in front of the camera to read the news, and Beth shoots him in the head on national TV. Then Jeffrey fries the whole electricity system, finally cutting the transmission. Now they have to decide who will fall asleep to test it. A flashback shows Jeffrey hanging out with his friends after the incident and how the bird landed on their table to caw at them. Remembering this in the present, Jeffrey volunteers for the test. He falls asleep pretty quickly and soon stops breathing, so the others rush to give him an injection. Unfortunately, it does nothing and Jeffrey dies. Beth freaks out because John died for nothing and decides she'll go to sleep, so Meredith rushes after her to stop her. Refusing to give up, Ellis continues to analyze the situation and John points out that the signal is stuck in the satellites now, ghosting. To actually stop it, they would have to bring down the whole satellite network, which they could do from the NASA Space Center in Houston. Ellis goes to tell the women about the new plan only to discover John is with them, meaning he's been hallucinating. Meredith has decided she also wants to sleep, so Ellis agrees to escort them to a hotel to go out with style.